Hello traders. Today we want to discuss how to combine slow stochastic and CCI indicator like a pro. How to combine slow stochastic and CCI indicator like a pro. Let's get started. For the purpose of this tutorial, we want to use the CCI period 30, 30, all right? And for the stochastic, we want to use the stochastic 833. So talking about how to combine the stochastic indicator and the CCI indicator, we want to use the CCI period 30 and the stochastic 833. Do not change those settings. And we can use this method on any time frame for day trading, for scalping, and also for swing trading and for position trading. CCI 30 and stochastic 833. What are we looking for? We want a CCI period 30 to stay above the level of 0, all right, to stay above the 0 line. As you can see here, there's the CCI period 30. Let's move down a little bit the stochastic. You see it's above the 0 line, should be above the 0 line. That's the first condition. And we want the stochastic 833 to reach the oversold zone or to be bullish. So if I put two vertical lines to highlight this section where the CCI 30 or not 14, if you cannot change the setting of your CCI, it means that you need a new trading software. All right, you should be able to change the setting of your technical indicator. That is compulsory. You must be able to change the setting of your technical indicators. Unless, because some part of the world, the technology is not advanced, so that's all you have, okay, that's fine. But if you have a chance without spending more money, okay, if you can switch and find a better trading software that allow you to change your setting, that's reasonable, all right? Don't go and buy something expensive, although, all right? So you can see there the CCI is above the CCI 30 is above the 0 line, yes or no? And we are looking for the stochastic, all right, to be bullish or to reach the oversold zone. You can see that I'm using my stochastic 833 and we are on a 5-minute time frame. Here it is, okay? So now you can see that the CCI, there is one example here. When the stochastic form a higher low, that's a bullish stochastic pattern. This is a bullish, setup, okay? So CCI 30 is above the 0 line, stochastic display a higher low, or stochastic reaches the oversold zone. That's what we are looking for. But you can see here that the stochastic 833 couldn't reach the 0 line, couldn't become truly oversold, all right? When the CCI is above the 0 line. So to understand what is taking place, we are not trading a stochastic, we are trading a price. What I want you to understand is this. If the CCI 30 is above the 0 line, we want a financial instrument to be in a rising channel. All right, very important. We want a financial instrument to be in a rising channel. So if the financial instrument is in a rising channel and it forms a high and then it pull back to display a higher low, that's a bullish setup. So you can see here, so the price, so because are you with me, all right? Because once we notice that the CCI 30 is above the 0 line, we want to pay attention to the price. So here you can see that the price formed a new high and then it pull back. So what we want is the price to form a new high and then to pull back, and the common trend line is kaput here. Though the stochastic could not reach the oversold zone, this is a bullish stochastic pattern here. So price form a new higher high, pull back, the common trend line is kaput, is okay. This is a bullish trading setup. Why am I using the word trading setup? Because we can use this for day trading, so we may see this on the hourly time frame, and then we use a multiple time frame trading method to trade it. So you may see this on the hourly time frame, on the 30-minute time frame, but we will not enter the trade on the hourly time frame or the 30-minute time frame. We will implement a multiple time frame trading method to trade it. So understand that though the stochastic 833 here could not reach the oversold zone, it was oversold because the price displayed a new high, and the common centralized kaput, you see, it went up a bit. One more time here, you can see that the stochastic reaches almost the oversold zone here, was oversold here, in this case, was oversold. The CCI was still above, was quite close to cross below the zero line. But look, we want to trade a price. You can see the common center is kaput, now is going up. That's what we are looking for. CCI 30 above the zero line, stochastic is oversold. So for instance, for the 5-minute time, the stochastic is not coming down as you like it, but do not trade the stochastic. Okay, focus on the price. So if we go, for instance, on the 3-minute time frame, which I like very much, you see that the CCI was above the zero line in the same session, and here the stochastic reaches the oversold zone. Boom, up. All right. Any price continue to go up, stochastic stay overbought. And here again, the stochastic was oversold on the 3-minute time frame. Though on the 5-minute time frame couldn't reach the oversold zone, but was hanging up here. Again, CCI is above the zero line. CCI 30, I need to repeat that 30, because it's very important that one use 30, not 14. And then here it is, oversold. All right. CCI here, it did below the zero line, no good. We want it to stay above the zero line before we can apply that strategy. We can apply that strategy on any time frame, my friend, any time frame. So let's see one example here. Here it is, CCI. We are on the hourly time frame. I want you to focus on this session here. The CCI 30 is above the zero line, and the stochastic display a higher low. It's bullish. So changing direction here. Where are we? We are here. Okay, as a day trader, you want to take advantage of that. Pay attention to the common centralized kaput. Use the common center line with this strategy, and then you grab your pips and come out. Okay. All right, very simple. The CCI period 30 is the universal setting for the CCI. That's my view. That should be the universal setting, the default setting for the commodity channel, because we can use it on any time frame. Contrary to the CCI 14, it's not for every time frame. All right. So commodity channel, okay. But the point I'm making here, which I've already mentioned to you, is that we want to draw a trend line and wait for the retest of the bullish trend. We will do the opposite in a downtrend, using also the common center line. Boom. CCI is the CCI. Prior test in the bullish trend line. CCI is above the zero line. And the common center kaput is a bullish trading setup. CCI below the zero line. All right. We are looking for bearish trading setup. Okay. So when the CCI 30 is below the zero line, and here it is, it's below the zero line, yes or no? Yes, it's still below, it didn't cross it. Now the stochastic 830 is overbought. This is a very trading setup. Don't just sell it. All right, trade the price. Common select kaput. Implement a top-down trading method for day trading. Here it is. It came down a bit. Yes or no? It did. It did. So you are looking for high probability trading setup. This is one here, and we can apply this strategy on any time frame. I'm going to pause the video for 1 minute, and I'll be back very shortly. Okay. Another thing that we can do also is that when the CCI is above the zero line, for instance, on the daily chart, so the CCI is 30 is above the zero line, you see that the stochastic is already overbought. All right, so we are thinking, what should we do? What you can do, because the CCI is above the zero line on the daily chart, you may switch now to the, so let's highlight that section here. So CCI is overbought, is above the zero line on the daily chart. Yes or no? CCI 30 is above the zero line on the daily chart. But you can see that stochastic is overbought. And you are wondering, Joe, what should I do? What should I do? What should I do? What you need to do, you need to drop down to a lower time frame. Let's go. Pay attention to, I'm going to highlight that section also on the price so you can see it when I change my time frame. So pay attention to the vertical lines, okay? When I change my time frame, I'm going to drop down. So you are wondering, the CCI is above the zero line on the daily chart, and you are saying, Joe, how do I combine the stochastic with my CCI in this case, because the CCI, because the stochastic is already overbought? What you need to do, you need to drop down to a lower time frame, all right? So here it is. So we're going to go now to let's go, for instance, to the hourly time frame. We should be able to see it. So where are the vertical? Okay, you see now. So we know that on a daily chart, the CCI 30 is above the zero line. Yes or no? We know. All right. So now because our stochastic, if you allow me, we may say that it's not useful for us on a daily chart anymore. Talking about this strategy of combining the CCI and the stochastic. So how do we handle that? Because the CCI on the daily chart is already overbought, we can drop down now to the hourly time frame to use the hourly time frame for the setup. All right. So our normal setup is to have the CCI 30 above the zero line, and the stochastic is oversold or overbought, or is oversold or bullish. All right. Or we are looking for the CCI 30 below the zero line, and the stochastic 833 is overbought or bearish. Those are our trading setup. But on a daily chart, because the CCI is just above the zero line, but our stochastic is not bullish, is not oversold. Therefore, we need to drop down to a lower time frame, a daily chart. So here on the daily chart, we know that, okay, between the two vertical lines, the CCI on the daily chart is above the zero line. You need to just come here and draw a trend line, and you want to trade along that trend line. And you want to look for the time when the price is retesting the bullish trend line and the stochastic is oversold. So instead of just trading any oversold stochastic, you see here there was oversold here, price went up, you see. Though the stochastic on a daily chart was still overbought, on an hourly time frame, this is an opportunity to look for an opportunity to buy, and it went up. Here again, okay, all right, you see, here you see, here it just went up one candlestick, but that's why I'll say to you, when you change time frame, pay attention to a bullish trend line and try to buy, to take only the signal that are taking place on the edge of the trend line instead of just buying oversold stochastic like a robot. All right, you don't want to use a robot. You are in charge of the trade. All right, don't say 1 + 1 = 2. It didn't work. Keep your eyes on the price and look for the best signal, the best setup on the edge of the trend line. Okay, on the edge of the trend line, and then use the top-down trading method to trade it. And you will catch some of the move like this. You can also trade that are using the 24 SP trading material. For instance, you see the CCI is above the zero line on the daily chart. You may now, the stochastic is overbought, all right? Which means the stochastic is a bit useless for you on the daily chart. You may go now to the hourly time frame, look for stochastic pattern, okay? Stochastic pattern, all right? Apart from the oversold, you can also use stochastic pattern, look for bullish stochastic pattern. CCI, for instance, is above the zero line on the weekly chart. You can drop down to the 2-hour time frame or 4-hour time frame and look for stochastic patterns. All right. CCI is above the zero line on the monthly chart, and the stochastic maybe is overbought. You drop down, okay, to the daily chart. Look for stochastic pattern on the daily chart by combining the CCI above the zero line on a higher time frame with the stochastic on another time frame. We can do that. We can look for the setup on the same time frame, i.e. CCI above the zero line and stochastic bullish or oversold. CCI below the zero line, stochastic overbought or bearish. All right. In all cases, because we don't want the video to be too long, we are looking for a trading setup, and then we implement a top-down trading method to trade it. We can apply this strategy for day trading, scalping, swing trading, position trading on any time frame. But remember, as we are closing this video now, which CCI should we use? 30, nothing else. Which stochastic should we use? 833, nothing else. You may change your setting and do your own thing, that's fine, but when you are referring to this tutorial, understand that we recommend to traders to use the CCI period 30, the universal setting for the CCI, and to use the stochastic 833 if they want to combine the CCI and the stochastic indicator. If you have any question or suggestion, put in the comment section, and in due course, I will be recording another video to answer your specific question. We are the TSTW-S008 traders talking about how to combine slow stochastic and CCI indicator like a pro. Happy trading to you all, and speak to you soon.